How many horses do you ride a day?
Well, I mean, I do ride from when I go out in the morning until when I come in, and then I sort of have to go off to Pilates to stretch myself because I've got sort of, by the end of the day.
I promise you I wouldn't mention Pilates.
He does it too.
When you said in the beginning, what we're doing over the next few years, I said let's take 1 year at a time.
So, Pip, are you, as a point of interest when you're riding, are you schooling the whole time? Do you hack the horses out? Or?
No, I'm a great believer. I really am a strong believer. I'm the old-fashioned. I love all my horses to hack, and I do go out hacking with them. Obviously, time-consuming, so if I hack it might be first thing in the morning, or once or twice a day, because that obviously takes a long time. But I am schooling, jumping, everything.
You'd probably ride 10.
I would.
Between 8 and 10 a day.
Yeah, no, we'd often. We have a lot of fun actually with the young lads and things, and we're so into this ride of balance and trying to improve the jockeys, and we've got a really lovely young lad at the moment. I say you've got to improve your balance in order to progress. And we've got this wobbly stool at home, and I sat on it the other day demonstrating to him about balance, and I sort of do it every day. I make myself sit on it, and I then got him on it because he couldn't sit on it at all.
Which is so important with the young horses.
So I do help, yeah.
That you don't, a lot of the problem is you leg your horse forward, you lose your balance backwards, and then you stop it going forward. Which is a natural thing because you've got bad balance, and actually so much more important when you're training a young horse because they don't understand that leg means go forward. So you've got to allow it. Once you get on a grade A horse, and it's trained, it is important that it is so important that it is, for us, that's the majority of what we're trying to improve people is their basic balance on the horse.
With so many youngsters coming through, and whether we say 50 or 60 a year, the two of you with Donald, do you assess them and keep notes? I mean, how do you obviously can't have all those picked, you can only have a few of them. So what's the process are you using for sort of judging them as they get a year or two older, and then the ones that you want to filter out? How does all that work?
Well, it doesn't work all the time very well. We had some Swiss customers the other day, and I said to William, if that mare goes, I go. And these people saw her, and she's got such a lovely expression over the stable door. And we were in another stable, and they said, what about this? They did, they did. They asked, what about this horse? Because we just walked past it, and I took one look. They didn't see my face expression. I looked at William and said, you dare have this one.
But basically, until they're 3, they've been more or less untouched, which I think is a good thing, because a horse, when you take it out of horse is a flight animal, if they're frightened. Basically, you take them out of a group, put them in a stable. They're used to being in a herd environment. Within a day or two, they actually come to you to learn. They're like just for a day they're back in the stable or trying to jump out of the stable, and then actually from then they're like bottle paper. They want to soak in, they want to learn from you. So it's so important that you're training them correctly at that time, and that's the time we teach them to. We'll lead them as foals, so they know the basics. Then when you put them back in a herd, when the front is something they want to run, so you need to have them in somewhere where they can understand that we're actually they get good messages, and then we'll loose jump them and start to assess whether what's the fear, how much time to spend on them, and what the best, how long we're going to spend producing each one. But obviously every horse is different. We've never had 2 the same, so it's different. That's the $1 million thing.
And so you loose up them all, do you? What age? At 3-year-olds?
Yeah.
3.5.
3.5.
Also, I'd like to say that we very much produce every horse as if we're going to keep them. So they're not, because I know you go to.
I think the difference when you go to Europe, they produce horses for you to come and look at as a 4-year-old, and the day you try it, that's what they produce it for. We would like to think we produce a horse to produce the best that horse can be. you know, which doesn't necessarily have to be Grand Prix, but still to get the best out of that particular animal. So it's a long-term view of how we think is best. And if somebody comes up and somebody comes to I'm looking for a nice horse tomorrow, they go tomorrow, well and good. It's not produced for that day, it's produced for the bigger picture.